Van Pelt, Realtor Broker Associate at Century 21 Hansen in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, coming to you from my backyard. The Broward County local housing stats for February were recently released, and I thought you'd be interested in hearing them along with the impacts of COVID-19. As we progress through February, the actual and expected impacts of COVID-19 continue to grow, with concerns of economic impact reaching the stock market in the last week of the month. As the stock market declined, so did mortgage rates, offering a bad news, good news situation. While short-term declines in the stock market can hurt, borrowers who lock in today's low rates will benefit significantly in the long term. The housing market in Broward County ended February with really strong numbers. Closed sales were actually up by 7%, and the median sales price was up by 10%, $350,000 to $385,000. Year-over-year median days to contract remained the same at 56 days, and meanwhile the supply of homes actually went down by 25%, from 4.8 months of supply to 3.6 months of supply. The 2020 housing market is off to a strong start, though it will be important to watch the spread of COVID-19 and its potential impacts to the overall economy in the coming months. Many people fear the stock market volatility from the pandemic is going to cause another recession. Whether or not that happens, it's important to remember one very important thing. A recession does not equal a housing crisis or crash like we saw in 2008. A recession doesn't even mean the prices will depreciate. In fact, throughout the 5 most recent recessions that we've had, home values actually increased in 3 of them and decreased by less than 2% in the 4th one in 1991. This housing market is in no way the same as it was just over a decade ago. Prior to the 2008 housing crash, many homeowners were withdrawing the equity from their homes. This cashing out led to many negative equity situations where the amount of a mortgage was greater than the value of a home. Many foreclosures and short sales followed, thus lowering the values of all the homes in the area. But homeowners and banks have learned their lessons. In fact, there is $500 billion more in equity in American homes today than there was in 2007. And the banks have lots of reserves. So what does this mean? It means that more than likely, home values will not depreciate as a result of the recession this time. While we may not know what the future holds, if you are pausing on buying or selling a home because you think a recession will cause another housing crisis, they're not the same thing, and you could be missing out on today's record low mortgage rates. Call or message me for detailed market stats for your particular home or needs. Please share this information with anyone you know who is thinking of buying and selling. I hope that you and yours stay safe and healthy. Don't hesitate to reach out to me if you need anything. And remember, I am always here for you and never too busy for any of your referrals.